Well, I don't know about you guys, but I certainly didn't have the Super Bosses team getting saved by an extreme class Ella Gogeta on my 2025 bingo card for Dokkan. But sure, I mean, here we are. Of course, after the GDC celebration, I was very satisfied with the state of the game, especially with the state of villains are in. In my opinion, LL Mega Shannon's team definitely has a argument for best team in the game, with just how effortlessly it crushes every difficult fight in the game except for Festival. But the same couldn't be said for LR Rosé's and Zamasu's Super Boss team. It still had a lot to be desired, and I honestly don't really understand why they released this unit with this leader skill if the team is left in that state. Well, I guess we weren't familiar with Omatsu's game because just in the next celebration they released another super busted Super Boss unit in this character here, the tag Ella Golden Freezer and Gogeta. Let's actually switch to the normal stage reverse Golden Freezer, of course. This unit is very well, they're very good, of course, they're a very strong unit. I don't think they're the best character in the game, but they have a very big bag of tricks. They can do a lot, actually, to really help the team a lot, and I really like the way they designed this character. And this Golden Freezer portion here especially is really, really good for extreme class setups, because of course having a taunt turn 1 just immediately is just huge in the current meta where all the difficult fights are basically short events. But then you can also, I mean, switch to this guy here, who basically can get guaranteed dodge as long as you're given enough orbs, and he can't use his active skill, of course, on extreme class setups, but that doesn't really matter because he himself is still good enough. And also the support he provides is, of course, very helpful. On Super Bosses, technically, you could actually activate this character's full passives and all the conditions, because Super Bosses does have some good super class characters, especially the Tech Calicula, the Carnival Era Calicula, and I guess Jiren can still be ran under certain circumstances, I guess. The thing is, I mean, I don't have the LR Khalifa unit, so that basically is already out of question for me. And also, I don't really like running a mix of extreme and super class units, because usually those don't really link that well. And honestly, I value Frieza's taunt on super bosses way more anyway. Yeah, if you can't tell already by the title, the thumbnail, and my intro here, we're gonna take a look at the Super Bosses team now with this giant buff added to the team, and let's just see how good the team fares now. Like I said, I wasn't really that impressed with the team going out of the GDC celebration. I couldn't really do the special battle stages unless you were super lucky, because the teamwork was just not very good. One big culprit for this is, of course, the Ella Fusion, the Master EZA that they dropped, which just not good enough, like straight up just not good enough. I don't know what they were thinking of this character. Needless to say, he should have been way better. And they could have also super easy the Tech Fusion Zamasu, because why not? Anyway, now with this character on the team should perform a lot better. I already did a run in the hardest fight in the game, Goku Black and Zamasu, and I mean, I won with Super Bosses. Yeah, I already did a video on that, you can check that out. I'm not gonna go on that stage again, because why should I? But we're gonna take on some other stages which I usually had trouble with the Super Bosses team, and just see how good the team works now. First off, we're gonna go against the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta stage in the Special Battle event. In my opinion, the second hardest stage in the game, either that one or Omega, but I find this stage more difficult, to be honest. Let's just jump into it. Now we have a good tech unit as well. I mean, the tech clone is also a good unit, but not against characters that can be attack debuffed, so yeah, we'll see. Okay, where's Frieza? It's shown true, okay. Actually, this could work. Thing is, I do need to rotate off Cell Max somehow, because obviously needs to have this taunt, and he won't have this taunt on turn 4. This could actually be bad. Yeah, having Cell Max turn 1 sucks. Cell Max, of course, also a character with a taunt, which is of course very helpful. It's just, of course, I mean, he released over a year ago at this point. We've had massive event power creep since then, so obviously he's not as good as he was back then. which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. You can still work over under certain circumstances. Of course, one really annoying thing about Cell Max is he gets weaker when you have a superheroes category ally, and we never thought this would actually become relevant, but now it is, because Golden Frieza is also on move heroes, of course, and superheroes, since they share all categories with the Gogeta unit. So Cell Max and Golden Frieza shouldn't be on the same rotation if that can be avoided. So, I mean, this entire discussion here is even pointless when I don't even survive this turn. I don't think Rose is gonna die by to Gogeta, but I'm not very confident in Cell Max, to be honest. He had like, what, 700k defense or something? I mean, yeah, he guards and Gogeta doesn't hit that hard turn 1, but I don't know. Cell Max needs to get hit to build up defense, which is one of the dumbest mechanics in the game. He doesn't get any defense on his super, so his defense won't rise or something this turn. I'm very concerned. I don't think I gave my Cell Max dodge, so I can't even hope for a lucky dodge or something. Yeah. Unfortunate. I guess we could just jump back into it. This was just very bad opening rotation RNG. What am I supposed to do? Okay, this is a lot better. Oh yeah, I think I can work with this. I'm not gonna do the taunt yet, I don't need to. I'm saving it for turn 3, that's also one good thing about Golden Frieza, of course. You don't need to use the taunt immediately. Of course you can, but does he get key or something? He gets key from the taunt, I know, but okay, it's annoying. Then I guess I'll do this. I don't know. No, I just do this. I want to build up Frieza's defense a little bit too, you know. My hope is actually that the Rosés take a little bit damage this turn, so ideally Brody, Shia, and Lemma can change them off, so that would be ideal. And I'm gonna put Cell Max in slot 1 next turn, he should be fine still. Rosé can nullify the Ki Blast super, and then Brody, Shia, and Lemma just hope they dodge. Okay, pretty good damage. Yeah, one thing about Golden Frieza is, of course, you need to basically put him slot 1, because if you don't do that, I mean, he can still tank. At least his defensive capabilities aren't tied to being in his slot, thank god. But, of course, he loses out on so much damage if you don't put him slot 1 and he doesn't get attacked first. I mean, if he doesn't get attacked, he only shoots out like 7 million damage or something. It's pathetic. He needs to get hit to actually do some damage to it. Okay. My hope that the Rosés would actually take some damage was futile, I guess. This Rosé could actually take damage because he has no links up. Not that it really matters, but he also only did 1 super, I think. I mean, he's not gonna get one-shotted or something. Okay, never mind. Okay, sure. Yeah, the op placement is absolutely terrible. Okay, so I need to win some coin flips here. Okay, so Max should eat this a lot better now with multiple hits in. I'm not worried about him. Rosé needs to nullify the super, and Broly, Chila, and Lemon need to dodge. That's very important. Otherwise I'm dead. Although, would Rosé actually be able to change his super? I mean, he guards the first turn. He has 30% damage reduction. The thing is, he didn't get any Rainbow Key Spheres, so yeah, no way he's gonna survive that. Even with the extra support from Brody, China, Lemon, I don't think so. And of course, Brody 2 needs to dodge. Okay, he dodges that. Can you please nullify the super? I mean, I don't really care that you dodged the normal, to be honest. Come on, Rosé! Good. This animation still takes ages, dude. This is always so much suspense on whether or not he actually nullifies it or not. They're not doing a lot of damage, but once I can use the active with the attack, Rose, and the Zamasu units, needless to say, my damage is gonna shoot away. That's for sure. And also next turn this rotation's about, I can also use Domain. So damage-wise, we should look a lot better next turn. Please dodge this, guys. Of course not. Garbage character. Let's jump back into it. Okay, once again, I'm not gonna do the target skill with Frieza, really no point in doing that. Also, the orb placement could... dude, what's the orb placement, dude? It's insane. What the hell? I need to set up the field for Broly Channel on the next turn, so... This turn probably won't do a lot of damage against Gogeta, huh? That's bad, actually. Yeah, 22 million from Gohan Frieza without the ATK, that's pretty good. Okay, triple super from Gohan Frieza, that's good. At least doing some damage against Gogeta, huh? Rose should be fine defensively, I don't think I have anything to fear about him. And physical Rose, even if he doesn't nullify the super this turn, I don't think he's gonna get killed by Gogeta. Simply because this is only turn 1 Gogeta and Rose has 30% damage reduction. And yeah, I'm not really worried here. Any guards, don't forget that. Oh, he actually did. Okay. He needs to actually notify the super or he's dead. Rose! Goodbye. Whew. Okay, that was scary. Let's all do this. Okay, these are still enough for reaching and ammo, that's good. Again, I need to sacrifice the damage to protect this garbage character, but it is what it is. Yeah, Thermax taking some damage isn't really that much big of a deal. Honestly, I wouldn't mind falling below 60% HP for obvious reasons, because then I can also transform or switch into Zamasu and he can go absolutely ballistic against Gogeta. Okay, nice damage. Next turn he should look a lot better, and also he can activate the taunt next turn, let's not forget that. So things should look way better next turn. This Rose, could he take damage now? I mean, he also gets extra damage reduction support from Boichin and Lemon, so I don't think so. Right? That was for Super Boss and Movie Boss, right? And don't misremember their passive, right? Oh wow, he actually takes damage, huh? Yeah, I mean, Gogeta can do a lot of damage, so it's not really that surprising, but still. I mean, good thing next turn I have my target skill ready to go, so nothing to fear there, and the turn afterwards I can use Max's taunt, and I'm also below 60% HP now, which means Zamasu is gonna go crazy! Yeah, nice try, buddy. Okay, obviously I'm not gonna float off Golden Frieza. Yeah, I do actually want big bad bosses around, so... Okay, the taunt is not gonna do a lot for Golden Frieza offensively, but it's fine, whatever. Okay, I also need to make sure to not get same to Key Spheres. I absolutely do not want to heal this turn. At least Rose should actually do some damage this turn, that's good. And guess I can get rid of the SDR Key Spheres here. Okay, also next turn, Gogeta changes his attack pattern so he doesn't super and start 2 and 3 anymore. So we actually need to start doing some damage now, guys. Be nice. Okay, 45 million from this Rosé. He was 90%, I think. And even if he isn't link leveled, our big bad bosses should be active since I'm way below 80% HP. Okay, please do some additional support, please. Thank you. Yeah, that's one thing I kinda don't like about this Rosé is that he doesn't get guaranteed super additional support. Like Omega, for example. It's only for a couple of turns, but it's really nice to have a guaranteed additional support, you know, not just a chance. Especially with how often I actually fail the chance to get the additional support. And look at how much attack freeze I get. Dude. Imagine if Gogeta attacked Waymon slot 1. He would have taken so much more damage. And it's cute. Obviously, Frieza is not gonna take any damage from this. Okay. I hope I can actually get to do some damage from now on, because so far the damage has been pretty lacking. Also, Frieza is at 87 million attack stat right now. It's pretty crazy. Okay, yeah, let's actually start the shenanigans here. Yeah, I'm gonna do the Super Bosses buff active with this Rosé here. Okay, 35 million, not the craziest, but it's fine. And then Cellmax. Okay, not the craziest damage from Cellmax, but fine. He's mostly here for defending, and I mean, 18.8 million defense, I think that's more than enough to tank Gogeta. Just a hunch from me. I don't want the Rainbow Key Spheres, so... I don't want the physical Key Spheres, because I don't want to heal up, so... I guess just one Rainbow Key Sphere for this Rosé. No STL Key Spheres for you. Like I said, no healing up here. And yeah, we should be fine. Of course, Gogeta should super before Cellmax gets to attack, so Cellmax gets an additional attack, guaranteed. Additional super attack. Hopefully crits. That would be nice. Because like I said, I need to actually start doing some damage now. Yeah, what a shock. Cellmax survives with 80 million. 18.8 million defense with guards. What a shock, guys. Power creep hasn't advanced that far yet. Okay, got him one Rainbow Key Sphere, so he should at maximum do 4 attacks this turn, right? Okay, but of course he doesn't. Whatever. Not like his attacks would have done that much damage anyway, so who cares. Okay, yeah. Give me some crits, dude. Perfect. Yes, good boy. Good boy. Uh-huh. Come on, don't you want a super again, Gogeta? What's wrong, pussy? Yeah, cute. Okay, 16 million from Cellmax, pretty good. Like I said, so Max can still look good if you play him right. It's just he's not as untouchable and as infallible of a monster as he was 1 year ago, obviously. But still, this is really good. I mean, even the damage is actually still pretty good. Nice, good job, sir. Max. 46 million on the 12 key. Yeah, that's pretty good. Nice, well done, sir, Max. Yeah, that's an interesting orb field, that's for sure. First off, I'm gonna do this. That's some good damage. How do I want to play this actually? I guess I could just do this, huh? Yeah, I'll just do this. Doesn't really matter the support from Gogeta because, well, does it? I don't know. How much key does he need to get guaranteed dodge? Okay, he already has 50% baseline, so he needs 10 orbs to get full dodge basically. So if I do this, this should work, right? So let's just see how the orbs fell for Boichina Lama. If I do this, this should still be 7. Okay, perfect. That's good. So Gogeta has guaranteed dodge, and he also gets defense support to retire rotation once he attacks. Yeah, nice try, Gogeta. Yeah, 55 million, pretty good. Don't forget he also gets support from the Rosé active and the domain because he's also on super bosses. Which is a crazy thing to say, but it's true. Okay, nice. Pretty good damage for Gogeta. Okay, there's the super. If Gogeta attacks Zamasu, I don't think Zamasu would die to the super. He gets a lot of defense support from Gogeta and also he guards, and he also has a lot of defense, just baseline, so... Okay, yeah, nice damage, Zamasu. Yeah, that's the active skill turn from Zamasu when he is below 66% HP, it's just insane. Oh my god. Yeah. That's Zamasu for you. Okay, Broly Trio could finish off Gogeta, I think? I'd honestly prefer that, to be honest. I don't want him to survive this turn. Yeah, okay, no way. No way. He's not gonna die this turn. Unless they start doing crits like crazy or something. Yeah, nice crits, guys. Nice try, Gogeta, by the way. Does Gogeta have a countdown, actually? I don't know. Or cooldown? I don't think so. So you could technically super right away, again. Yeah, well, let's hope STR Rosé can take that, huh? Or, I mean, maybe I'm just not unlucky and he doesn't super immediately, that would be nice. Come on. Seriously. If I die now, I'm not gonna jump back into it. No way. Oh, okay. Guess I underestimated Rosé a little bit, huh? Yeah, people love to shit on this character. People slandered this guy a lot during the GDC celebration, and I don't understand why, really. It's just... people are just very stupid. I'm sorry. So yeah, this was the Gogeta fight. First two attempts were pretty rough, but I mean, bad opening rotation, RNG can still fuck over this team quite a bit. It's not like Omega's team Omega's team is still way better than this, but still, this was a huge improvement, that's for sure. Before I couldn't beat the stage with Super Boss, it was just not possible. Okay, we're now going up against the Tech, Ella, Gohan, Goten, and Trunks stage, the stage 4 in the Super Universal Battle event. This stage can be pretty tricky as well, especially because in this stage, Golden Frieza isn't really as effective because they only attack 5 times per turn and they spread out their attacks quite a bit. So he isn't nearly as effective as he could be, but he should still work out just fine. Let's jump into it. Okay, great opening rotations, I guess. It should be fine. The Tech Clone should debuff this unit into oblivion, or this enemy. Perfect. Okay, is he not big bad bosses? Okay. Oh wait, mine, he has 69%, okay. Or 69%, okay. I always assume whenever I use a friend that they're rainbow, but that's not always the case actually. Okay, 34 million from this Rosé. Obviously without legendary power up and stuff like this and Fierce Battle, he's not nearly as strong, but at least he has big bad bosses and these Future Saga Goku Black units linked, so it should be fine. And also, like I said, the Tech Clone should completely obliterate this character's or this boss's attack. So I'm not really that worried here. Also 22 million from this character, not bad. Don't even have any of the other clones here, it's insane. Oh yeah, also he attack breaks, huh? I forgot about that. Yeah, this stage is a complete Tech Goku Black clones to the victim, dude. It's insane. Okay. Pretty good. The normals should tickle, that's for sure, but I mean, they do 3 supers per turn, so yeah. Man, this guy's intro still looks so sick. I'm so pissed at what they did with this character, dude. It's insane. They did an unarmed super, I think, right? So technically I could just do this. Good thing about Fusion Zamasu is he also creates key seals for Brody Trio, so they're actually a pretty good combo together. From what I found, I'm actually rotating off Frieza here because I really don't need the target skill on this turn. And also this way, he's back on turn 5 for Gogeta. I also want to test something. I want to test if I do the target skill with Frieza and then switch to Gogeta if that's still active. Should work that way, but we'll try that out actually. Because tag switching can affect some effects that the character has. For example, if your target tag character gets locked or something or sealed, you can actually circumvent that by just switching, you know? Nope, bitch. Guaranteed dodge. Too bad. 27 million from this Zamasu. Could be better, to be honest. These attack stats should be higher by like 10 million or something. And then his defense should be better as well. Or he should get dodge against supers or something, you know? Just to be a little bit better defensively. Or he shouldn't have this stupid get hit every time to raise your damage reduction or some bullshit like this. Like, why does he have this stupid mechanic, dude? Oh yeah, here we see the counter. But aesthetically, this unit is so good. Which is why I don't understand why, when he first came around, he was basically unrunnable because he didn't have a proper setup. And then this time when he easy A's, he has a setup to run and he's just not good enough. It's just... Sometimes I really don't understand their thought process, really. It makes no sense. Like, no sense whatsoever. Why waste resources in creating these good animations and OSTs and stuff like this when the character is trash? You know, it's just... incompetence, basically. Yeah, I'm actually gonna do this, and the reason I'm gonna do this is because AGL Rose needs to get hit to get his full damage reduction. This way he can actually do that. He can get 2 times by the normals and then eat the super, just fine. The tech clone once again should debuff this boss into oblivion, so Rose should be fine. But I would be a little bit scared if he just ate the super without building up his damage reduction prior, you know? That's why I'm doing this. Okay, show me what you've got, you little brats. Yep, as I expected. Yeah, this stage is a complete tech clone victim. It's insane. I don't even have his full attack debuff on this team because I don't really use any of the other clones on his team, but still, I mean, the 40% alone is more than enough, I guess. Now, if the part 2 LR is also a Fury Broly, which a lot of people, myself included, are expecting, then Super Bosses could actually be in a really good spot. I really hope that's the case. Honestly, I don't need them to do another switcheroo and do just something different. Instead, I just want them to actually focus on buffing pre-existing teams. Okay, how do I want to approach this? I guess I'll just do their active now. They're even surviving this turn, dude. I mean, next turn they are definitely 100% dead. No doubt about it. Sure. And yeah, you can just eat these. Perfect. Needless to say, I don't have anything to fear this rotation. Zamasu can counter the super, or just raw tank it, I guess. Rose can tank it, and these guys have 100% chance for it, so nothing to worry about here. Yeah, no, nice try. Okay, they actually survived this turn, huh? I guess I overestimated this rotation's damage output a little bit. But to be fair, I'm not done yet, so yeah. Zamasu could actually do some damage. Especially if you also countered that super. Yeah, nice try, guys. Yeah, 37. That's way higher on this time. I guess the support from Rose really helps. One thing I really wished they did with STR Rose, I don't know why he only gives this crazy attack and defense support to Goku Black units. He should have just given them either to Zamasu do this as well, or even better, just do super bosses. And you compare this to Ella or Mega Shenron. The support he gives to 3 different categories, and he gives damage reduction support to GT bosses to it. And then Goku Black only buffs Goku Black units. It just makes no sense. Especially if he just broadened that buff to all super bosses category allies. This would also have helped the clones anyway, so it makes no sense. god, they're gonna get slaughtered this turn. I'm actually a bit worried to use Gokubaku's active, because I don't think they're gonna survive this, so... Oh right, I can't use the... Oh wait, that's what I wanted to test. Let's do this. Okay, does he have? Okay, he still has this, symbol here. Now let's switch to Gogeta. Yep, this still has it. Okay, good to know. That's what I wanted to see. Yeah, let's destroy these guys. Just gonna finish them with Gogeta. So yeah, this was pretty easy. To be fair though, this stage is a complete tech clone victim, so Gogeta being on the team with Frieza doesn't really do that much, to be honest. Super Bosses would have destroyed the stage regardless. Let's maybe run the 5th stage now. That could be a good challenge for this team. Okay, we're going up against the Gohan, Goten, and Trunks Part 2 stage. It's pretty much the battle. This 55% rosé was the only one I could find. Not very promising. I don't know how this will go. Honestly, I don't think this team is well equipped for this stage. At least Fusion Zamasu can counter Trunks and Goten super, and I need to get rid of them as soon as possible. We'll see. Let's jump into it. Okay, these are pretty bad opening rotations. Okay, let's actually turn off the animations. I can't put Broly Trio on that one, obviously, because Gohan nullifies or cancels dodge. I guess I'll do this. Goten and Trunks almost always super slot free in the first turn, so I don't really have anything to worry about for Samax here. I guess I'll just do this and hope for the best. Okay, that's not too bad. To be fair though, Gohan's strength mostly comes from the critical hits, so that's why he doesn't hit as hard at the beginning of the fight, actually. So that's actually good for him. Samax actually could do a lot of damage this turn, that's good. I also need to get rid of Goten and Trunks ASAP. They need to be gone. Yeah, Samax actually does a lot of damage, huh? Good. That's good. Also a lot of crits, that's nice. That's good to see. Okay, Rosé, give me some crits, boy. Good. Okay, not a bad start. Broly Trio at the end should be fine from Gohan's normals. I don't think I will have anything to worry about here. I will definitely use the target skill now with Frieza, because now Goten and Trunks also can get very scary. No, as I thought. No. Okay, it should be a lot of damage for Golden Freezer coming up, that's for sure. Yeah, let's do this. And yeah, like I said, I need to finish the brats as soon as possible. Yeah, cute. That's obviously gonna damage me. Yeah. Also adorable. Yikes. I need to somehow survive next turn. After that, I should be fine. Hopefully I can actually kill Goten and Trunks this turn, that would be ideal. Though I'm not very optimistic, to be honest. So far I'm not really doing a lot of damage. Yeah, this is fine, obviously. Okay, 39 million, huh? Pretty good. But could also still be better. Yeah, there's no way they're dying this turn. Golden Freezer does a lot of damage, but not that much. At least I'm getting lucky with the super strong luck now, that's good. I mean, are they below 50% HP already? I don't know. There's 65 million from Golden Freezer. And that's pretty good damage. I wish he would have actually crit though. Yeah, like this for example. Still hanging in there, huh? That's bad. That's really bad actually. Yikes. Yeah, no idea what I'm supposed to do here, to be honest. I guess I'll do this. Sure. And try to heal with some SDR key spheres here. That's good. I don't know how well Zamasu is gonna take this, to be honest. Yikes. Okay, let's jump back into it, I guess. Okay, at least now I have a 69% Rosé friend. With 4 link levels, that's good. Maybe I have a better chance now. Yikes. Great opening rotations. I guess we can make this work. Hopefully. Okay. So Max hopefully doesn't get one-shotted by Goten and Trunks at the end. As long as he survives, I should be fine. I'm not worried about the Rosés, obviously. He takes a little bit damage, but that's fine. Obviously, Max is not going to do as much damage this turn as he did the last time, but it is what it is. My main priority is for him to just survive, to be honest. Okay, he takes this for double digits, that's promising. Okay, actually survived that. This is actually not bad, because, yeah, now I can do this. Zamasu can get these. The thing is, from the AoEs, he's still gonna take a lot of damage actually because he's just that bad. But I still am gonna use the Freezer's active, obviously. Even though, I mean, actually this is kind of a waste. No, it's not, right, because Gohan can't, Gohan would have destroyed Broly Trio, right, yeah. My instincts were correct, actually. Yikes. God, Zamasu is so bad, dude, it's insane. I mean, don't forget, he also gets extra damage reduction support from Gojo, and he still takes that much damage. I actually think he's just dead. Isn't he? How am I supposed to survive this? Dodge, maybe? Of course not. Jesus, dude. Yeah, Zamasu is trash. What a garbage EZA. I guess I'll kick him out because he's really not helping me. Could I replace though? That's the problem. Who could I replace him with? Rather. Yeah, that's the issue. If I use them, I would have to pay attention to not have them in the same rotation as Goten, and it's kind of suck. So I really don't want that. This guy maybe, I mean he has 80% damage reduction. That's more than Fusion Zamasu. I guess I can try him. The thing is, if I survive long enough with him, actually he could be... Okay, is that all? Okay, obviously I'm not gonna jump into the stage with a super attack level 10 Goku Black, who has no skill ops and isn't fully link leveled. Like, why are people even putting this on the front list? Just put anything else, really. Okay. I guess we can't do the stage again, but honestly I wouldn't have been very confident in this team anyway with the stage. Okay, so I actually decided to jump into the Omega Shenron stage in the special battle event, and the reason I'm doing this is because this stage is also pretty difficult. I actually haven't had that much experience fighting this stage with other teams, so I actually want to see how difficult this stage can be if you don't have good domain characters on the team like I'm having here, and it's also a good stage to showcase how good and effective Gogeta can be, because the one thing that is really annoying about Omega, of course, is his stupid, first of all, of course, his rotation locking, and then also the fact that he completely cripples whoever he hits with his super. And Gogeta, of course, can dodge, and then he is way more manageable. So yeah, let's just jump into it. Okay, yeah, this should be fine. Okay, he locks Frieza on slot 1. I mean, all that means is he won't be able to attack, basically, because of course Omega's gonna stun him, so I'm not even gonna bother giving him any key spheres. Okay, I was at 7 and now I'm at 6, perfect, thank you. Sure. Let's hope Broly Trio doesn't get absolutely slaughtered. Yikes. Frieza actually takes a lot of damage, huh? Okay, please just dodge everything, guys. That would be nice, but I know this character, that's not gonna happen. Okay, good boy. Yeah, obviously. That was to be expected. Let's just back into it. Nope, no. Okay, is he at least link leveled? Whatever. I don't really understand how people can have characters rainbowed but nothing leveled and stuff and no investment whatsoever. Like, what's the point even rainbowing these characters? But sure. Also, Golden Frieza on slot 7. Perfect. I love that. That's actually fine. Okay, perfect. Thank God. Salmax should be fine. Rosé doesn't really matter what I'm doing with him. Yeah, Broly Trio should be pretty effective at this stage as long as you can get them to 7 orbs. Because of course they don't care about Omega's bullshit super attack effects. No. Nice try. One thing about Broly Trio is I do remember them doing way more damage than this. It's just so weird. Maybe I'm misremembering their stats, but I remember them doing way more damage than this. I don't know what happened. Maybe the setup just isn't that good for them, I don't know. Okay, Samax actually does a lot of damage this turn, that's good. At least one character does. Okay, pretty good. Unfortunately, you won't be able to do his target skill until turn 5, but it is what it is. Nice damage. Yeah. Of course he locks him. Ah, that's annoying. Obviously there's no point in getting key with my Rosé because he's just gonna get stunned, but also I should save some key for Rorichi and Lemma this turn, so yeah, let's just do this. Good thing is Physical Rosé is gonna be around on turn 4, so in 2 turns I can do the domain and then this Omega becomes way more manageable. He took some damage now. I mean, he still tanks this way better than Frieza though, that's for sure. Yeah. I need the Rosés to actually do some damage because this Omega is just very annoying in the way that he just constantly regenerates and cripples the units, and you need to finish him as soon as possible, especially once you have the domain up because as long as he has his his territory skills around, he's very scary to face. Actually not bad damage from the Zamasu Goku. Not the craziest damage, of course, he could be way better, but it's not bad. Pretty good. I'm actually fine with this. I don't think I even need to use the active with Golden Frieza yet, so I'm not gonna. Sure. Yeah, this. And Cellmax can eat this. One good thing is Omega is very predictable because he always supers in slot 1 and always before your character gets to attack, so I don't really have to worry about Golden Frieza getting slaughtered by a super or something, it's not true. And since Broly, Shida, and Lemma once again are at full dodge, and yeah, I'm perfectly safe. So yeah, this fight can be very scary, definitely, but he also can be he can be played around with as long as your RNG is completely trash, you know. Of course, if he always locks the one unit you don't want to get locked, then of course he becomes a nightmare to face. For example, next turn he could lock Physical Rosé, and then I'm in huge trouble, actually. But let's not assume the worst, I guess. Okay, Cellmax I think didn't take any damage from the AoEs, right? So there's no real chance below 4 and below 60% HP. So Because if I would, I could actually do next turn some funny shenanigans with Zamasu and Goku Black, but that's probably not gonna happen. Yeah. At this point, Cell Max's damage defense is way too high. Okay, when he is around next turn, he can do his target skill as well, so that's good. I just need to survive next turn, basically, and then I am in a very good shape, basically. Couldn't he have done some additional supers? Of course, the one thing I didn't want to happen happened. Thank you. Okay, first off, I'm gonna do this. I mean, this is gonna debuff Omega significantly. Maybe this is enough for Rose to actually be able to tank. I don't know. I really don't know. Okay, I'm gonna do this just for the extra links. Okay, boom. Okay, now I'm gonna do the reverse. I just want a physical Rose to receive as many buffs as possible, so he actually survives that super. I actually do believe that we're gonna fall below 60% HP, so I'm just gonna do this. I still keep one STR Rose around just for the extra buff for this physical Rose here. Yeah, let's just hope and pray that I'm not gonna get slaughtered here. That would be nice. It doesn't matter for the defense. No, it doesn't. I guess then I can just do this. Huh? And let's get some defense for the healing. Okay, Rose. 66% damage reduction. Come on, baby. Oh, okay. Actually took this really well. Okay. Yeah, Omega, you're gonna take a lot of damage. Yeah. That's what you get. Yeah, nice healing, you dumb bitch. Pretty sure Omega dies either next turn or the turn after. There's no way he's gonna survive this onslaught that's coming. Nice. Pretty good. That's cute. Hey Omega, wanna see if it's something funny? Okay, that's a lot of key spheres actually. This is actually bad because... Well, first off I'm gonna do this, I guess. Is that... it's not a lot of key spheres, huh? Okay, 8. Sure. Let's do this. And then switch to Gogeta. He has basically a 80%, no, 90% chance to dodge, so as long as he doesn't eat a super, and even if he would probably survive, honestly, we should be fine. Yeah, nice try, Omega. Get fucked by another Gogeta. Okay, so here are the higher attack stats that I was talking about before shooting ammo. I guess this was always with the domain output, huh? That would make sense. Because I remember hitting 30 million with them during the 9th anniversary. I distinctly remember this. 34 million from this Goku Black, not that. Okay, technically it's not Goku Black, it's Zamasu, parenthesis Goku, but you know what I mean. Is he actually gonna die? Come on, please let Gogeta attack. Zamasu, no. Ah, god damn it. Boo! Boring. Ah, god damn it. But yeah, that was a pretty good showing from this team. So yeah, I think we've seen enough right now. So conclusion, definitely this team is greatly improved. This was very noticeable. Like I said at the beginning, before this Golden Frieza and Gogeta dropped, it was basically almost impossible to beat these special battle stages with this team, with super bosses. I mean, you could, I guess you could do that, but it would require a lot of good RNG in your favor, and if your team does need that to actually win, then honestly the team just not very good. And now, I mean, it didn't really take that much attempts to beat this, and it wasn't even the craziest RNG or something. So, yeah, definitely a huge improvement for super bosses. Definitely much improved. They're still not the greatest in every fight, but to be honest, I mean, most teams, except for Omega, but most teams can struggle pretty hard in certain stages. This applies to almost every single GDC team, honestly, except for maybe the few Fighters team from by the Ella, Estia, Blue, Goku, and Vegeta. They are probably also a team that is very consistent. I just like Omega's team way better because they just does way more damage early on and kills fights way faster while also being incredibly consistent. I will definitely do a showcase of Omega's team soon. I just don't know yet if I want to wait for Golden Frieza to EZA or not, because of course Ella Golden Frieza is also going to be a huge help for Omega's team. He's on the 200%, 20% leader skill for Omega, unlike this Tech Golden Frieza, and also just Ella Golden Frieza, the AGL one is a complete god, turn one. Like in these short events, they couldn't have picked a better time to EZA this character than now. He will be a huge help, not only for Omega's team, of course, but also for Golden Frieza and Gogeta's team. Unfortunately, he's not on Super Bosses, so he doesn't help this team here. But if our prediction is correct and they do drop Ralph Broly for part 2, which honestly they just should do. Just don't do some stupid switcheroo again or something. Just drop a team that would help existing teams, please. Then Super Bosses is gonna look very good, that's for sure. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about the improved Super Bosses team and Golden Frieza plus Gogeta, and see you all in the next video. Bye.